Let me introduce you to the brand new Droid that's going to be available around the time of Easter. Welcome, R2 Bunny. I wish I was making this up. You'll be able to purchase this at the Disney store and in the theme parks. But this is where the story gets weird. You're not going to believe what Star Wars fans, the Disney Star Wars fans, are applauding about this R2 unit with bunny ears. It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild indeed. Before I get into it, could you do me a huge favor and please hit the subscribe button? It's a free thing that you could do that helps out the channel. All right, are you ready? Let's get into it. I mean, first thing you have to ask is, who is buying this? This is the Easter-themed R2 droid, but if you look at the colors on the R2, what kind of flag does that look like? That's right, you guessed it, and this is what's being applauded. Ah, look at all these tweets. It's a trans droid, yay, the R2 trans droid. Easter-themed, they made a transgender Playboy bunny R2 droid, happy face hearts. There you go. Now, if you didn't know, Star Wars was doing this to the R2 units and BB-8 units for a long time. The sad thing is, most of these never sold, and you could find them in like thrift stores around Disney. That's right. Here's a little secret. If you want to buy official Disney or Star Wars merch that they sell in the parks, if you just wait a little bit, they dump them all into like thrift store type stores, secondhand stores, and you can go and buy the same stuff for literally pennies on the dollar, and you can find these droids everywhere there. This is the R3 Rainbow from the Pride collection that was released a few years ago. Everybody say hello to BBU, be yourself, the BB unit Pride collection droid. I'm not making this up. I can see people now. There's no way that's real. It's very real. Here is the BB Proud. Be proud of who you are. Yes. And then I think last year they just said, man, forget it. We're just going to release the whole Pride Rainbow. So you can get an R2, R4, R5, BB, whatever is in there. And now R2 Bunny. This is being hailed as the new trans droid because of the colors on the R2 unit. Now, this is what I think happened. Now, this is just speculation. You know, I could be dead wrong. I don't know. But I think they were getting ready to release this as probably a trans droid. Why not? They did it for everything else. But they were kind of like, you know, the other stuff isn't selling. Maybe we market it as an Easter bunny, an R2 Easter bunny, and we'll finally make some sales. So they just put Easter bunny ears on top of this R2 unit. My gosh, this is Star Wars, everyone. This is Star Wars. I get it. Sometimes these things are fun. They're funny. You know, it's a special thing that comes out. If you take the earpiece off, you get a trans right R2 droid. I mean, who's buying this? Who's buying this stuff? I don't know anybody that has any one of these things, but I guess there's an audience for it. And if it's you, and you're like, Jay, let me have some fun here with my Star Wars. Let me get my Pride R2 units and BB-8 units. Hey, man, all power to you. Have fun. Enjoy your life. Who cares what a guy on YouTube has to say about it anyway? I just find this thing kind of funny. So that's why I'm making a video, to be honest with you. But the real question is, what do you think? Do you think this is just a regular Easter bunny and the Disney Star Wars fans just got excited over something that's not? Was it a mistake? Is it coincidence? Or is it, Jay, who cares? What is this? Why are they making this? I'm sorry. I find it funny. Star Wars is a mess. They can't get anyone to watch their shows, and now they're like pushing out product that they know no one's going to buy. I'm telling you, in like 3 months after this release, I could find this thing for $1. I'm telling you, I live in the area. They're everywhere. These thrift store places are everywhere. There's a huge one in Lakeland called the Lakeland Antique Store or Antique Mall. Nothing but Disney stuff that nobody buys. Just filled with it. And this stuff is in there as well. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Some of you probably be like, I'm shocked. I didn't even know they sold that stuff. Yeah, you don't want to know why? Because nobody buys it. So it's not out there for anyone to see. They have all these problems, and they decided to make an Easter Bunny R2, which is now being celebrated as a trans droid. You can't make this stuff up, I tell you. Anyway, that's it. Let's see how many people get angry and mad in the comment section. I'll be looking. This is Jay. I'll catch you next time.